First Descendant, a grand new free-to-play PvE shooter from Nexon has landed, and it's lived for a couple of weeks now. It's attracted millions of players, and by all accounts is a huge success for publisher Nexon. Features an array of great, if a little sexualised characters, cool powers, more loot than you can poke a stick at, and some great mechanics. But I'm torn. All of these things make the good times great. But one major problem is hanging over the First Descendant. A devil in the background manipulating players and progression. That demon is monetization, and its shadow looms over every part of the game. But does it matter? Well, sort of. The game starts in a fairly safe manner. Players get to choose from one of 3 heroes, called Descendants, each with their own set of special abilities and elemental power. They are then thrust into the action to try and locate an Ironheart, which is some sort of MacGuffin that will save humanity from the nasty Vulgus, an invading species from God knows where. From here, players will run through a fairly stock-standard sci-fi tale that neither excites nor disappoints. It simply exists to give people a narrative excuse to run around and shoot things. Players progress through a range of different environments, each progressively harder than the last, tackling a range of activities, missions and side quests as they level up, get better gear, and basically revel in the chaos. Because it is chaos. Joyful, joyful chaos. I actually love the moment to moment. What the First Descendant does well is link players with each other. You join others in missions, everything is better with a group, and powers often complement each other. It really feels like a community of people all working towards the same goal. There has been some problems with AFK gear farming, which Nexon is cracking down on, but for the most part, the community seems really invested in helping each other out, and that improves the game immensely. Everything is designed to be played in a group, and the game does everything in its power to make sure that happens. It does this better than either Warframe or Destiny, and is something the development team should really hang their hat on. Every now and then, players will get the chance to battle a giant colossi, some sort of invading beast that is literally multiple stories high. These battles are the game at its best. Players running around everywhere, shooting parts off the enemy and saving each other while dodging attacks. It's a thing of beauty. But no matter how good these battles are, they do get old when you have to complete them over and over again to unlock new gear and new Descendants. The gear system is quite similar to Warframe, in that players need to grab certain gear to fulfill a blueprint and then research that blueprint to unlock something new. It leads to a big old grind. Players will need to repeat missions and battles over and over again to unlock new toys, and it becomes a monotonous blur after a while. Of course, you can spend some real world coin to grab what you want without all the hard work. But here, all the old tricks are in play. In-game currency can only be bought in lots that are slightly less or excessively over the cost of a new Descendant. The Season Pass moves pretty darn slowly, and the bundles are overpriced. It is like Nexon has ticked off every checkbox in the Gouging Your Players guidebook, and it leaves a bad taste in the mouth. That said, if you are enjoying your starting Descendant, or Bunny, another Descendant you get access to early on, then there is quite a lot of game to get through before you need to worry about any of that. I would say I got a good 25 hours of fun before the monetization became an issue for me, and for a free-to-play game, that is quite a lot of fun to be had at zero cost. The range of missions keep things reasonably fresh for the entire length of the story, and as I said, every time you face a new Colossi for the first time, it is something special. It all adds up to a chunk of content that can be enjoyed without any need to spend a single cent. On the tech side of things, the game looks great, has some cool character and enemy design, and sounds fantastic. The network code, while a little rough in the early days, seems pretty rock solid now, and crossplay between consoles and PC works perfectly. The game runs well on a range of systems, and I had no problems on my high-end gaming rig, my lesser laptop, or even my ROG Ally, so almost everyone on the PC side of things should have a good chance of it running well. This is a well put together game, have no doubt. In the end though, there is just no escaping the monetization cloud that hangs over everything. I just wish there was an option to buy a few Descendants and weapons that felt fair. But as it is, everything seems designed to bleed players, not reward them. And that is by far the game's biggest sin. Had they got the monetization right, I feel that the First Descendant could have challenged the likes of Destiny for the crown, especially as it grows and adapts, as these sort of games inevitably do. But I think it's safe to say that a lot of people are going to jump off as soon as they hit that paywall.
My shield is down.
The First Descendant is a good game held back by aggressive business practices, but it is still worth checking out, especially if you're looking for some community shooting fun. There's quite a bit of content to get through before the need to spend becomes paramount, and the moment-to-moment is genuinely enjoyable. Hopefully Nexon gets the message from the community and adjusts its practices, because if they do, I'll be back for more of this community-focused fun for sure. But as it is, as the game currently stands, I'm done.
Mina? That's the voice of one of the members of the medical corps. Damn it! I can't make it out clearly because of the noise.
Watch out! It's a trap! I can feel water drops shaking. A powerful login.
Thank you for joining us for this review. If you'd like to read the written version of the review, head over to player2.net.au, where you'll also find all our news, reviews, previews, opinion pieces, podcasts, and anything else we decide to share with you all. Please like and subscribe the video down below. It helps us greatly. And if you like this video, maybe check out the one in the top left. My name's Matt Hewson. Thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you next time on Player 2. See ya!